Welcome back, guys. In this class we'll deal with solving h parameters. To solve h parameters for a circuit. Okay, now I take T network. Let us take a T network. So for solving this h parameters, I am taking the T network. So in the T network, let us say that is 1 ohm, 2 ohm and 3 ohm. Okay, so I'm now we are willing to find h parameters for this T circuit. Okay, so for finding h parameters, so in general the standard representation is this one. Now what you do is conventionally we'll solve this. So if you see a T network in your mind, the assumptions you will take is to finding z parameters. Okay, so you'll find z parameters directly. So but for the z parameters, what you do is we'll apply KVL here. So minus V1 plus 1 into I1 plus 2 into I1. So both currents are entering at 2 ohm. So I1 plus I2 equal to 0. Therefore you will be getting V1 equal to 3I1 plus 2I2. Okay, so this is the z parameters of this circuit, V1 value. And again from loop 2 you are having V2 equal to minus V2 plus 3 into I2 plus 3 into V2 plus 2 into I2 plus I1 equal to 0. Therefore you will be obtained V2 equal to solving further you'll have 2I1 plus 5I2. So guys, these are so z parameters is, that is V1, V2 are dependent variables. You will get 2 I1, I2 as independent variables. You are getting z parameters here. So in our mind we have to find h parameters. So in general h parameters can be represented as, so V1 is one dependent variable and I2 is another dependent variable. So V1 I1 equal to h11 I1 plus h12 V2 and h21 I1 plus h12 h22 V2. So these are hybrid parameters, but we obtained for this T network V1 and V2. So see that for any circuit, any equation, there is a chance of representation this h parameters. So if you observe carefully the equation 1, so V1 equal to 3I1 plus 2I2. But here V1 equal to h11 I1 plus h12. So there is no provision to change this equation 1. Now if you see carefully equation 2 are the parameters V2 variables V2 I1 I2. If you see carefully, I1 I2 also there, V2 also there. If you change equation 2, keeping in mind of this equation, let us say this equation 3 and this equation 4. So changing this equation as 5I2 equal to V2 minus 5I1. So further you have representation I2 equal to, so we have to represent I1 V2 form minus 5I1 by 5 plus V2 by 5. Okay, then for I2 will be equal to minus 1 plus V2 by 5. Okay, this is equation in the form of equation 4. So therefore keeping this in box, and now when we want V1 in the form of I1 and V2, but this equation 1 is in the form of I1 and I2. If you substitute I2 in this equation can be changed in the form of V1 equal to I1 and V2 in this form. Therefore substitute equation, substitute I2, this I2 in equation 1. So they will be getting V1 equal to 3I1 plus 2 into minus I1 plus V2 by 5. So further we'll get V1 equal to 3I1 minus 2I1 plus 2V2 by 5. So V1 will be equal to I1 plus 2 by 5 V2. Therefore this is another equation. So comparing equation, so let us name this equation as 5 and equation 6. Comparing equations 3, 4 with 5 and 6, you will be getting H11 parameter. So H11 is, compare this equation with third equation, 3 with 6. So H11 equal to 1 and H12 equal to 2 by 5. So H11 units is, so what is the H11? V1 by I1, that is ohm value, and H12 is a gain value, so there is no units for gain, voltage gain, and H12, so H21, so H21 means, compare this equation with 5, H21 will be equal to minus 1 and H22 will be equal to 1 by 5. So what is the unit of H21? I2 by I1, that is no units, so it's minus 1. This is the impedance unit, admittance unit, this is mho. Therefore these are the H parameters for the given circuit. Okay, let's simply see what I did is, for a T circuit, immediately we have seen T circuit means we have to find Z parameters. So we found the Z parameters. After obtaining the Z parameters, we have H parameters as V1, I2 as dependent variables. We form the equation in the form of independent variables I1 and I2, and equation 2 is changed to with respect to equation 4, that is 5I2 equal to Y2, sorry, 5 2 here equation, this is 2, we made a mistake here. So in place of it should come 5 here, 5I2, this is 2 actually, 2, and minus I2 5I2, this is 2 by 5, this is going 2 by 5, and now this is also same. Now this value will become minus 2 by 5. Okay, if you substitute I2, I'm substituting I2 in equation 1, so minus 2 by 5, and again if you substitute equation, this will become minus 4 by 5. So further this equation will become 3 minus 4 by 5, 3 minus 4 by 5, 11 by 5. We're getting this is 11 by 5. So after substituting now, what that H11 is equal to V1, so this is 11 by 5. Okay, H12 is equation H12 with respect to this equation, that is 2 by 5, it is same. H21, H21, this is 11 by 5. Sorry, H21 means this one. This is minus 2 by 5. And H22 will be equal to V2. So 1 by 5. So this is 11 by 5 and this is 2 by 5. Okay. See, I made actually the small mistake here. In spite of 5, I make so whole thing is changed. So here we will got 2 by 5. Okay. Now this is a one type of one type of pattern to solve the circuit. Now we'll do another form. How we'll represent that? That is the main thing in here. So to find H11 and H21, what we need to do is we have to make V2 and V2 0. That means to get H11 and H21, this is the actual method you need to follow. If a simple circuits are given, you to follow this method. But if a complicated circuit with dependent variables and dependent sources, you need to follow this circuit. So how will this method? How we will do? So to get H11 and H21, we have to make V2 equal to 0. So what is V2 equal to 0 means? That is, we are shorting these open output terminals. Okay, the V2 equal to 0 means the internal meaning is we are shorting this circuit. If you short the circuit, that we will get H11 equal to V1 by I1 and H21 equal to I2 by I1. Okay. Now we'll change according to our thing of this circuit. This is redrawing the circuit. So redrawing the given circuit. So redrawing the given circuit as so what we make is we make output terminal shorted. So we make output terminal shorted, and this is 1 ohm, and this is 2 ohm, and this is 3 ohm, and this is equation 1. I1 is current, so V2 equal to 0 here, and current will be present here, that is I2 equal to there, current will be flow. Now we will solve this. How we will solve this? Simply apply KCL here, KVL here, and again another KVL here also. So minus V1 plus 1 into I1 plus 2 into I1 plus I2. Okay, I1 plus I2. So I1 current is flowing, I2 current is flowing, I1 is current is flowing simultaneously. Therefore V1 will be equal to 3I1 plus 2I2 equal to, okay. Now from this loop, so 3I2 plus 2 into I2 plus I1. So guys, why I'm taking I2 plus I1 means this, in these 2 ohms, I1 current is I2 current is flowing in the same direction. That's why I take I2 plus I1. So further we will get as this as 5I2 equal to minus 2I1. Therefore what we get is H11 is V1 by I1 we need to get. So V1 by I1 means V1 by I1. So in spite of I2 we replace this. Therefore I2 equal to minus 2 by 5 I1. Substitute is I2 here. So substituting I2 in this equation, let us say in this equation this is 1. So I'm taking this equation 1. Substitute I2 in 1. So you will be getting V1 equal to 3I1 plus 2 into minus 2 by 5 I1. So for 3I1 minus 4 by 5 I1. So 3 minus 4 by 5, that is V1 equal to 11 by 5 I1. Therefore we obtained V1 by I1 equal to 11 by 5. That is V1 by I1 11 by 5, that is H11. So initially we got H11 as 11 by 5. So this is proved. So in this method we got H11 V1 equal to 11 by 5, and what is about H21 is I2 by I1. From this I2 by I1 equal to minus 2 by 5, that is you got H2 by I1 is minus 2 by 5, that is minus 2 by 5 you got. This is the value of H21. Okay. Now since space is not have, I am solving that here. So I am not having a space here. I am taking that. I got H11, H21, but I need H12 and H22. So how will do that? That is, to get H12 and H22, what we may have to do is I1 should be 0. That is, I1 should be 0. If you make I1 equal to 0, then you will get H12 equal to V1 by V2, and H22 will be equal to I2 by V2. So we redraw the circuit. So after redrawing the circuit means that is I1 should be 0, that is this should be 0. So how will redraw in the circuit? So we are having a voltage V2 and having V1, but I1 is 0. So I1 is 0 means indirectly we are making this element is not there in the circuit. This is 2 ohm and this is 3 ohm. So making I1 equal to 0 means, so the voltage which is there here will be acting across 2 ohms only. This is not acting in this 3 element. Why? Because I1 current is flowing. There is no drop across this. So after solving this, this is I2 current is flowing. Therefore, minus V2 plus 3 I1, I2 plus 2 I2. Therefore, you get V2 equal to 5 I2. Okay. Now V2 equal to, you'll get 5 I2, and now what we need is I2 by V2 we need. So by this you get I2 by V2. So I2 by V2 is equal to 1 by 5, which is ohm value. So you get this is I2 by V2 means H22. And now what we need is H12, that is V1 by V2. We need H12, that is V1 by V2. So by this V1 directly we will having the value, the voltage is acting across 2 ohms, that is 2 into, what is the current is flowing? Current is I2 only flowing, there is no involvement of I1. Therefore 2 into current I2. Okay. So 2 into current I2 is flowing here. So we are having from this equation I2 equal to V2 by 5. Substitute that here. I2 equal to, from this equation we are having a value V2 by 5. So therefore you will be getting V1 by V2 equal to 2 by 5. That is H12 V1 H12 V1 by V2, that is 2 by 5. That is a value we have. This voltage gain, there is no value. Okay. So observe this now. So in this here, in this section we find H11 and H21. In this section we find H12 and H22, making I1 equal to 0. In these two methods, the important thing is here we are making, in this here we are making V2 equal to 0, that is we are shorting that. Okay, but here we are making I1 equal to 0, that is I1 current is flowing is 0. So basing on redrawing the circuit, later part is important. So keeping the mind at Z12 equal to V1 by V2 form, and this is P2 keeping in the mind of V1 by I1 form, you will redraw the circuit. So this is the main method you to do any kind of circuit. If you get simple circuits, not a problem. If you get complicated circuits, there if we use this method, the things will be easier. Now we will find H parameter for pi circuit. Okay. Let us take that is H parameter for pi circuit. So the pi circuit we are having. So this is the pi circuit I am taking. This is input parameter I1, V1 and V2, I2. And now I am creating, this is the value of let us take 1 ohm, that is take this is 2 ohm and this is 3 ohm. Okay. This is the pi circuit I am taking. Now for this pi circuit I want H parameters. So when I said from beginning, if you see pi circuit, we used to be in a position to find Y parameters. Okay. Here we find at node 1, this is node 1 and this is node 2, that is voltage V2 is acting here and voltage V1 is acting. So we will apply KCL at node 1, KCL at node 1. So So at KCL at node 1 means we will assume the current, say let us say this is current IA is entering downwards, and this is IB. So by KCL we have I1 equal to IA plus IB. So what is the value of IA is current flowing through 1 ohm, that is IA equal to, that is the voltage across 1 ohm is V1. So therefore V1 by 1 ohm. Okay. Then what about IB means from V1 to V2, what the voltage across these 2 ohms is V1 minus V2, that is V1 minus V2 potential by 2 ohm. Okay. So substitute this IA, IB in this equation. You will having I1 equal to V1 by 1 ohm plus V1 minus V2 by 2 ohm. You will be getting a value of V1 into 1 plus 1 by 2 minus V2 by 2. So for this is will further modification, you will be getting the value of, say this is 2 plus 1, this is 3 by 2. Therefore V1 into 3 by 2 minus V2 by 2. This is I1. Okay. This is I1, that is Y parameters I1. Okay. So Y parameters we having I1 equal to Y11 V1 plus Y12 V2 and I2 equal to Y21 V1 plus Y22 V2. Okay. So in this I1, Y11 V1, V1 form and V2 form given. KCL, apply KCL at node 2. So KCL at node 2, KCL at node 2. So we are having the value of, so current I2 is entering here, I am assuming. So I2 is entering, and let us take this current, downward current as IC. Therefore I2 equal to, so what is the current entering here at this node is I2 and IB is entering. Therefore I2 plus IB equal to current leaving it IC. Therefore I2 equal to will become IC minus IB. So IC is voltage V2 by 3 minus IB means V1 minus V2 we are having already, that is V1 minus V2 by 2 ohm. So the further calculation I2 will be equal to, what is that, V1 should be minus 1 by 2 V1 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 2. So for further calculation you will be getting 5 by 6, no 6 by, so 5 by 6 V2. Okay. This is Z parameters, this is Y parameters, immediately we got. Okay. This is I1. So Z parameters general we have, now our motto is to find Z parameters. So Z parameters in general, V1, I2 are independent variables, dependent variables. So in the form of H11 V I1 plus H12 V2 equal to H21 I1 plus H22 V2. So you got these two equations, that is I1 equal to this form and I2 equal to this form. So see these equations, compare these two equations with these two equations. Let us take this equation 1 and this equation 2, equation 3, let us say. So compare this equation, these two equations with this equation. Is there any chance to get H parameter from these two equations? If you see, observe carefully these equations, V1, V2, I1 is there. That is V1, V2, I1 is there. So to get V1 form from this equation, that is from equation 1, you will have V1 into 3 by 2 equal to I1 plus V2 by 2. Okay. Now again v1 send this 2 by 3 that side, you will be getting 2 by 3 I1 plus, so 2 by 6 I think, yeah, 2 by 6 v2. Okay, this is equation in the form of this h parameters v1 equal to 2 by 3 I1 plus 2 by 6. So I am transferring this 3 by 2 that side, therefore 2 by 3 into 2, that is 6, that is this entire thing will become 1 by 3. So keep this in box. You obtain this equation, let us say this is equation 3. Now we have to get I2 equations. So we are already having I2 equal to v1 v2 form. Substitute this v1 equation in 2. So if you substitute that v1 equation 2, then the equation will become in the I1 and v2. That is substitute equation 3 in 2. So you will be getting I2 equal to minus 1 by 2 v1, that is about 2 by 3 I1 plus 1 by 3 v2. Therefore you will be getting plus 5 by 6 v2. Therefore you will be getting, we need to get I1 all terms at one place, that is minus 1 by 3 I1 plus v2 into minus 1 by 6 plus 5 by 6. Okay, so take minus 1 by 6 plus 5 by 6. What is that value? Minus, so this is 4 by 6. Why I am calculating this? So 1 by 3 I1 plus 6 is equal, therefore v2 into 4 by 6, that is 2 by 3, that is 2 by 3. So this is the value of I2. Okay, so comparing this equation to v1 with these equations, so comparing is equation 3 and 4, comparing equations 3 and 4 with y z parameter equation with h parameters equation, you will be getting h11. So v1 with this equation h11 equal to 2 by 3 and h12 equal to 1 by 3, and I2 equal with this equation, that is h21 equal to minus 3 by 2. H21 equal to minus 1 by 3. That h21 with h2. h21 equal to minus 1 by 3 and h22 equal to 2 by 3. Okay. So let us see once whether I did correct or wrong. So I am taking this equation. I got the h parameters as 3 by 2 minus 1 by 2 I1 and 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 5 by 6 I got. Okay. After getting this, so v1 equal to v1 by 1 and v1 minus v1, v1 is 1 plus 1 by 2 minus v by 2. It is also okay, and we 2 into 3 by 2 is also fine. Now I2 equal to I2 minus v2 by 3 minus 1 by 2, it is also fine. So minus 1 by 2 plus v2 by 3 plus 1 by 2. So v2 by 3, 1 by 2, 6 is common. So 2 plus 3, so 5 by 6 is so fine. Now we've got these two equations. Now we redraw this equation from equation 1. We are redrawing this equation to get equation 1, that is v1 equal to, I am sending this I1 plus v2 by 2, I send this 2 by 3 that side, this 2 by 3 became, and this is 1 by 3 is also fine. Now substitute this equation 3 in equation in this equation, so I2 equal to minus 1 by 2, 2 by 3 plus 1 by 2 is fine, and plus 5 by 6, and we need I1 form. So from this equation, minus 1 by 2 into 2 by 3, 2 to cancel, minus 1 by 3 got, and v2 into minus 1 by 2 into 1 by 3, that is minus 1 by 6 plus 1 by 6, all everything is fine. Okay, you got that y parameter, h parameters. You compared this equation, this two equation with this two equation, that is h11 you got 2 by 3, and h12 you got 1 by 3, and h21 you got minus 2 by 3, it's also fine. This is the normal circuit calculation method. Now we will do the other method, that is by assumption methods, that is how we will do, we will see now. For the same circuit, what are the h parameters we are having is, so v1 equal to h11 I1 plus h12 v2, and I2 equal to h21 I1 plus h22 v2. This is the h parameters we have in general. Okay, now for getting h11 and h21, we need to do open circuit this one. For h11 and h21, we have to make v2 equal to 0, that is open circuiting this v2. Okay, open circuiting, or sorry, short circuiting this v2, short circuiting this terminal, then we will get h11 equal to v1 by I1, and h21 equal to I2 by I1. Okay, now what happened is, redraw the circuit according to assumption, redraw the given circuit. So redraw the given circuit, what you get is, so v2 is shorted. We are shorting this v2, that is v2 is 0, but we will have a current I2 is flowing, and this is 3 ohm, and this is 2 ohm, and this is 1 ohm. Guys, you may think this is difficult, but it is not difficult. If you are strong enough in basics, this is nothing here. So if you go, so I am redrawing again this circuit. How is, see, look at this branch, that is 3 ohms is getting shorted. What is that meaning is, whenever any element is getting shorted, there is no current will flow. So in this current is 0. So if current is 0, not flowing, that is this element is not acting. Therefore we have to remove that element. So removing that element means open circuiting this entire thing. So after open circuit, the 3 ohm element, we again get the equation as the circuit as like this. So here I am removing this 3 element. I am removing that 3 element. I am giving a I2 current is flowing, that is 2 ohm here, and this is 1 ohm, and this is I1 is flowing, and V1. Okay. Now how we will solve that? Our mind is to get V1 and I1, okay, and I2 by I1. From this circuit, how we will get? That is the main thing. So if you carefully observe, from in this branch, current I1 and I2 are flowing. I1 is flowing from this direction, I2 is flowing this direction. Therefore, minus V1 loop, from in one loop, minus V1 plus 1 into I1 plus I2. Okay. We need V1 by I1, that is equal to 0. Therefore, V1 equal to I1 plus I2. Again, if you see from loop 2, let us say from loop 2, in this equation only, 2 into I2 plus 1 into I2 plus I1. Therefore, further calculation, you will be getting 3 I2 equal to minus I1. Okay. Therefore, I2 equal to what? Minus 1 by 3 I1. Okay. Substitute I2 here. So we'll get V1 equal to I1 plus minus 1 by 3 I1. Therefore we'll get V1 equal to I1 common 1 minus 1 by 3, that is 3 minus 1, that is minus 2 by 3 I1. Okay. So mod minus, this is 2 by 3 I1. Therefore we'll get V1 equal to, from this equation we get V1 by I1 equal to 2 by 3. That is V1 by I1 equal to what? H11, that is ohm. So H11 you got 2 by 3 in this method. So previous method we got these equations. In this method I am getting. Now we will find H21 I2 by I1. See, from this equation you have I2 by I1 equal to minus 1 by 3. That I2 by I1 equal to what? H21. Since it is current gain, this is equal to 0. Minus 1 by 2. So H21 you got minus 1 by 3. This is also satisfied. Now other thing is, we need to find, we now find H11 and H21, but we need to find H12 and H22. To get H21, to get H12 and H22, we have to make I1 equal to 0. That is, we have to remove this I1 current, and we need to find H12 as H12 as V1 by H12 as V1 by V2, and H22 equal to I2 by V2. Okay, H22 equal to I2 by V2. How we will do that? To do that, and so what are the values of H12? H12 equal to 1 by 3 and H22 equal to 2 by 3. Okay. Now to find H12 and H22, we make I1 equal to 0. Therefore, we will get H12 equal to V1 by V2 and H22 equal to I2 by V2. Okay. So redrawing the circuit according to our requirement. So V2 current, this is I2 current is flowing, and this is 3 ohm, and this is 2 ohm, this is 1 ohm. Now this current I1 is 0. So there is no provision of flowing current I1, but we are having a voltage V1. So now what you will do is, this is current, some current I2 is flowing, and we need V1 by V2 form and I2 by V2 form. Now what we will do is, so how we will solve this? Just think about this. So here I1 is 0, that means V1 is acting here. So since voltage is present here, this this one and this are not series, so there is no chance of reduction here. So simply we'll assume a current, let us say current I is flowing like this. Okay. Now for this, apply KVL at loop 2, that is minus V2 plus 3 into I1 I2 current is flowing like this. I2, this is IA, this is 3 ohm. Okay, 3 into, this is I2, 3 into I2 minus IA equal to 0. Okay. Now we'll get V2 equal to 3 I2 minus 3 IA, and from this loop equation, 3 into, from current, that is in clockwise direction, anti-clockwise direction, IA minus I2 plus 2IA plus 1IA equal to 0. So here I1 is current is 0, therefore no current is flowing from this terminal. But here I2 is not 0, therefore current is flowing, we are taking. So substituting this, calculating this further, this we get 5IA, that is 6IA minus 3I2 equal to 0. So for we need to get V2 by I2 by V2, therefore IA equal to 3 by 6, that is 1 by 2 I2. Okay, you take the 3 in that side, so you take the 3 at that side, the 3 by 6 is 1 by 6, substitute that here, V2 equal to 3 I2 minus 3 into 1 by 2 I2. So further we will take I2 common, 3 minus 3 by 2. So therefore we will get 3 to the 6, 6 minus 3, that is 3. So we will get the value of 3 by 2 I2, that is V2, that is H22 is what? H22 equal to I2 by V2, that is I2 by V2. So I2 by V2, the value is getting is 2 by 3, that is the value of ohm. Okay, now we will again we want find V1 by V2. So how to get the V1 by V2 is, so V1 equal to what here? V1 equal to voltage across 1 ohm, that can be written as 1 into current IO is flowing. Okay, now IA from here, IA can be represented like this, that is 1 by 2 I2. From this equation, I2 equal to what? V2 into 3, that is 1 by 2 into V2 into 2 by 3. So 2 get cancelled, therefore V1 by V2 equal to V1 by V2 equal to 2 by 3. No, 1 by 3, sorry. So there is no units for this voltage gain, that is equal to H22. Okay, so sorry, H12. So see guys, in this circuit what I did here, entire I am repeating that. So to get H11 and H21, that is H11 and H21, we need to do V2 equal to 0, that is open circuiting, that is short circuiting that circuit. So we shorted that circuit. After shorting this, this 3 ohms is not acting in the circuit, therefore we removed that, we kept that. By applying simple KCL equations, we interchanging the things according to our requirement, that is V1 by I1 and V2 by I2. We did that. So we approached that thing, the common thing, and we get H12 and H21 as values of this thing, 2 by 3, and which is satisfying by before equation. And similarly for making I1 equal to 0, we did that. Okay, this is a finding of H parameter by using for given pi circuit. If a pi circuit is given, immediately we will find the Y parameters. In that provision also you can do. So in this also you can do. Okay, any method you can do, there is no problem. Okay.